Hello everyone, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a really simple Play-Doh, okay? Emma's here to help me, and you don't need many ingredients at all. Let me show you. So you will need a bowl, you will need some table salt, some flour. It doesn't matter too much what type of flour. You can have plain flour or self-raising, that's okay. You can have just a cup. Make sure when you're measuring that you're using the same cup so the measurements work out okay. And as Emma's just reminded me, once we've finished the Play-Doh, we can...
That is optional.
That's optional, yeah. We can colour the Play-Doh to make it a bit more fun. And of course, we'll need some spoons to mix everything together. Let's get started. Okay, so to start with, what we need is 2 cups of flour. So Emma, if you get 2 cups... Okay, you can do it the way Emma's doing it, but it might get a little bit messy.
It might be, or we could use the spoon.
Yeah, I think using a spoon might be a bit of a cleaner way to do it. Especially if you guys have got carpet at home, you might want to do this in your kitchen. But we're quite lucky, we've got a big old wooden table, I'm not too fussy about. Okay, right to the top, Emma.
And then I'm going to push it down a little bit.
That's it, so that's 1 cup.
And
then we need to do another cup as well.
And then
flour.
I'll do another cup. You don't need many ingredients.
That's it.
There we go. Done. 2 cups of self-raising flour.
Okay, now we need the salt.
What salt do we need?
We just need 1 cup of salt.
1 cup. Oh.
Okay.
So
you can see this one takes a little bit longer to do. You're going to have to squeeze.
You can just take the cap off.
Okay. And remember, if you are doing this at home, make sure you ask the adult at home because they might be planning to do something with your salt or your flour. You don't want to be making something out of your dinner. Okay, so we've got a cup of salt that's going to get added in. Excellent. Okay. And we've got a cup of water, just normal tap water, nothing fancy. And we're going to pop that into the bowl as well.
And then we're going to mix it all.
And then you're going to just mix it all up. Remember, this is the most simple recipe that you can get for Play-Doh. And I will do another video where it's a little bit more to it. And it just lasts a little bit longer. The texture of it's a little bit smoother. And I personally prefer it. But this is great, especially if you don't have much to make Play-Doh within your cupboards.
As you mix it in with the thick flour, it'll start to become...
What I would do, Emma, I would just get your hands in there and give that a good squeeze.
I was thinking. Okay. Then we can add food colouring.
If you find that it's a bit dry, you can add water, but add that really, really gradually now, because obviously you're going to get it too wet.
I don't think we need any more water.
I don't. That, to me, that feels...
a little bit runny.
A little bit wet. So we can just sprinkle a little bit more flour on. So use a clean spoon, Emma.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I might use this another day for some baking.
Whoa.
So I don't want Play-Doh in my flour.
No.
That's it. That'll probably do. I'm going to mix that all in. Perfect. Try and get on all the sides, as you can see, all the flour. And how does that feel, Emma? Does it feel like Play-Doh yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it hasn't kind of got the colour yet.
So what kind of things do you think that you can make out of Play-Doh?
You could make like, we kind of have machines as well, but you could make like little ice cream.
Yeah, you could set up a little pretend ice cream factory. Just remember not to eat it because it is not really great for you because it's got lots and lots of salt.
Also,
and it doesn't taste as good as ice cream. What's that, Emma?
You can make little dogs or people out of them.
Yeah, sure.
And houses and stuff.
You could even turn it into kind of like a maths activity where you make little balls with them and then you count them all up.
Yeah, you could help with maths instead.
Yeah, you could use them. So let's add some colour to this, Emma.
Yeah.
Let's add some colour.
I'm going to say purple.
Don't add too much because we can do another video on the other Play-Doh as well. So just a little bit of...
each.
No, I think just a little bit of blue.
There's barely any blue though.
I'll give it a good old squeeze.
Gonna try and get as much out. Oh.
That's it. And when you're finished with this activity, look how dirty my hands are. Okay, really important to give them a clean after because we don't want to be getting those all over the walls, all over your furniture. Emma's going to add some red in there. without Emma telling you, what colour do you think that might turn out to be?
Blue and red or pink.
Okay, so we've got some blue and we've got some red. Okay, what colour do you think that's going to turn out? Let's give it a squeeze.
And then we can see the final.
And see if you're right.
You can see what colour it's starting to make. But
I can see lots of red in there.
we've definitely put a bit more red than blue in, but should we see if we can get as much blue out as we can?
I think we might have had a little bit too much flour on the second time there. It still does feel really good. And I am going to put that other video on there. I'll see. So whilst I went and got some more water, I also found a rolling pin. So when we're all coloured, we can do some rolling. And I've got a kind of cookie cutter that I can make cookies, and I could count how many cookies I had. Definitely don't eat the cookies. Don't need to bake the cookies. These are not food. This is Play-Doh for kind of just a little activity for you to do.
So I'm going to add a bit more water in. It would probably be easier to mix the food colouring in if it's more moist.
Okay.
Try and mix everything together.
You could put a tray down on the table, which I should have thought about beforehand, and that would have kept all the mess together rather than me having to clean this after.
You can start by getting little handfuls and then mixing that together, otherwise it becomes very difficult. You can start to see the colours mixing.
They look really cool, don't they?
Yeah.
They look a little bit like sprinkles, and if you like this effect, why not leave it like it?
Yeah, you don't need to make a new colour.
So we're going to knead that together, and I'm going to set Emma the challenge that she needs to make chicken nuggets, chips, vegetarian chicken nuggets, chips and beans. Okay, with hers, it doesn't matter that it's all the same colour. We're just doing a bit of fun. Emma, what's your challenge for me?
You can make
What could I make, Emma?
Roast dinner.
Roast dinner. Okay, so we're going very food. So let's have a go.
Right.
So on my roast dinner, I'm going to have a Yorkshire pudding. I've only got one hand to do this because I'm holding my phone with the other. So there's my
You can put it on. You can rest it on
Yorkshire
something.
pudding.
I'm trying to rest it on something.
No, it's okay. And I love peas. Really nice and healthy. So I'm going to make some peas as well.
We don't have peas in a roast dinner.
We do sometimes. What's your favourite vegetable on a roast dinner?
I don't know, like carrots and
Carrots.
parsnips.
Oh, parsnips are my favourite.
I like all the vegetables.
Oh, I've got some peas. Now,
I love the effect it's
in
making.
fact, let's get the rolling pin involved a little bit.
Yeah, I could use a rolling pin as well.
Okay, and now I'm going to make a chicken breast. I'm going to make it into that kind of shape.
We can make some.
Ross has joined us now. Ross, if you take a seat, you can come and join us and make some Play-Doh as well. What could Ross's challenge be? Could you make a dinosaur with your Play-Doh? So Emma, if you give some...
I can make a pizza.
Oh, you're going to make a pizza? No. Ross is going to try and make pizza.
Beans,
You're making vegetarian chicken nuggets, beans and chips. Okay, and there's my roast dinner. You could get a plate out so you could plate it up all looking nice.
but don't eat it.
And then I'm going to, that's it. Can't have a roast dinner without some nice crispy roast potatoes.
I'm going to be here forever with my beans.
You're going to be here forever. They're quite detailed, aren't they? And again, you could turn that into a mass activity. Say if you had 2 beans and 3 chicken nuggets, how many pieces of food would you have on your plate?
Oh, me? 5.
Yeah, well done, Emma.
Okay, get a knife. Right, don't need the knife. I
Need to do some cutting.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to make some colours together and see what
Yeah. What do you think we might need to put down on the table before we use knife, Ross?
chopping.
What do you think?
A tray. Mat. tray.
A tray or a plate. Should we get a plate? Yeah, Ryan, could you get us a plate? And that way we're not going to damage our table as well.
Wait,
So here goes my peas.
Mum, I'm going to need to use that. Do you know why? What do you need? Pepperoni. No, you don't need to add any.
You could, if you wanted to make some pepperoni, if you take another bit of Play-Doh, add in a bit more colour, just a little bit, work that colour through, then you do that. And if you've got lots and lots of food colouring at home, you could do 1 dollop of red, 1 dollop of yellow, and you can really have those contrasting colours to make a great little project.
For my beans, I'm going to make them a bit more red.
No, it doesn't really look like a roast dinner, my one. I think I might have failed.
I'm not going to fail on my pizza.
And I'm not too sure how to do gravy either.
You should have done them individual colours.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea for next time.
Mum,
Okay, it's really starting to combine now, you can see.
Really, that's it.
Which I still? I can't tell that.
Oh, we've made Play-Doh. Okay.
There's only going to
I'm
be
going to have some more peas.
There's going to be 2 things wrong with my pizza.
What else would you have in your roast dinner, Ross? What's your favourite thing on a roast dinner?
Stuffing.
Well, Ryan's got stuffing, so we have little stuffing balls. Let's have a parsnip, because they're my favourite.
I'm starting to make mine a bit more red so I can make some beans.
Yeah, it is.
No,
I like
try and make it look a little bit more fancy, like we're in a
you said you
fancy
don't like
restaurant.
sweet one. I don't, because it pops out.
Okay.
All the juice.
Can I borrow your knife, Ross?
And look.
I might cut my parsnip up. Emma's been dyeing her beans.
Mine
We
are
don't
red
have an
beans,
orange, so she's had to go with red.
but it's fine.
Ross is doing some creation. Now, what are you doing, Ross? Oh, he's made a slice of pizza. What do you need?
Before you need to done.
Oh yeah, thank you.
These are my
And
beans.
I'm going to cut that up.
What do I need to do next, Mum? Mum, what do I need to do
In
next?
fact, I'll cut some more out. That looks a little bit like chopped carrots, doesn't it?
Oh, nuggets.
Carrots. Push that at the end.
I'm good.
So Ross has just called me back. This is a pizza he made, and he's told me these are little pieces of pepperoni that he's put on top of these pizzas. Ryan's had a go at making a sausage roll. I like the way he's scored it at the top, which you'd get in a real sausage roll as well. And Emma's doing a really good job. Are these chicken nuggets?
Yeah, they're the
They're the
nuggets.
chicken nuggets. We've got some beans.
And this is the mash.
Oh, she's gone mash.
And
Nice.
also, look how look what the colour it's made, purple.
Yeah, that was the question, wasn't it? It hasn't gone a really purpley purple, is it?
No, but it's like
It has gone a little bit, hasn't it? But yeah, you're right. Blue and red does make purple. See you soon. Let me know if you had a go at making your own Play-Doh and what you managed to create. Whether you made a dinner, whether you made an animal. I'm trying to think what else you could make. What else could you make? Help me out, guys. A house. Yeah, a house for people. There's lots and lots of different things that you could make. See you soon. Bye.